Hello everyone and welcome to Lucky Loaders 15, where I'm giving you an IMO and in my opinion video, giving you my thoughts and feelings on the opening day of the Cheltenham Festival. And the best place I think to start is Honeysuckle beating Benny's de Jure. A lot of people fancied Benny to beat Honeysuckle today, but in the end she just got out battled by Honeysuckle, who remains unbeaten under rules for Henry de Bromhead. I actually put up Honeysuckle to win. She was about 7-2 when I put her up last night, and I just thought that was a little bit of a bigger price than I would have expected her to go off. She went off at probably the right price in the end of 9-4, and I just thought she was definitely worth backing, and it was a brilliant ride by Rachel Blackmore. She never gave up. Benny's de Jure, some people might be frustrated. I know Willie Mullins in the interviews afterwards seemed a bit disappointed because they really fancied her chances. To me, I think she's better over 3 miles, and she's a horse that I don't think, when push comes to shove, finds much under pressure. It was pretty much the same last year when she fell at the last hurdle, and the fact that she was just cruising, and if she's up against a real gritty, determined horse, I think she's always going to get out battled and could just be vulnerable to that. So definitely a thing to note for future reference. But Benny's de Jure, if she goes to Punchestown, to the French champion hurdle again at Auteuil, I think she's going to be a lively player. So yeah, don't disrespect Benny de Jure. I think she's got a lot more to give still, and she's definitely a classy mare. But Honeysuckle, very special day for connections. The only concern I did have was maybe her effort at the track, because she didn't go there last year, but she seemed to handle it fine, and she's definitely the best mare at this year's Cheltenham Festival. But you could maybe disagree with me on that statement with Epatante, who was a very comfortable winner in the end in the champion hurdle. The favourite clearly obliged, and yeah, it was a very good performance from Epatante. I was very keen on her chances if she went to a flat track, like when I backed her at Kempton for the Christmas hurdle, but today I just had the question mark over Cheltenham because she disappointed last year. I did have the flu jab excuse at the back of my mind, and I was willing to forgive her that, but I just thought in such a competitive race where you had some at big prices, I was just willing to go with some of them. My selection, Darva Star, ran a brilliant race, I thought, and he had every chance, and he saw out the trip okay to finish in 3rd place, so we got a bit of credit there. But yeah, it was definitely a good effort by him. Epatante, it'd be interesting to see if she does take on Honeysuckle. I think Honeysuckle's best trip is over 2.5. I think she might just lack the pace to win at 2 miles, even though she obviously has won the Irish Champion hurdle. But it'd be interesting to see if they do clash. Probably elsewhere that caught my eye today, I thought Carefully Selected. There was a lot of money on him. I did put some things up in podcasts and also as well other videos saying that even though he was a favourite, I was keen to oppose him. He was always going to probably get beaten if you saw the race. He wasn't jumping at all well, and they let Lord des Menil and also as well Springfield Fox have too much of an easy lead, even though it did get clawed back by Ravenhill to win. But that was a good effort there. Also as well, another horse that caught on my radar today was Big River. I put him up at 25-1 each way. He ran an absolute blinder. I thought he was going to win at one stage. No one really has praised him at all after the race. I was watching most of the coverage on Racing TV and they didn't really mention him. I thought he ran a blinder, and he's going to probably go now to the Scottish National. He was off 141 today. If they put him up 2 or 3 pounds off 144, probably think that's about as high as he wants to be. But if the ground came up on the soft side in the Scottish National, I think he would have a massive chance. It was very fast ground there last year at Ayr, and that's probably why he didn't get a lot closer to the winners. So yeah, definitely Big River, a massive eye catcher there. Elsewhere, Hold the Night, I thought ran a good race for us. He finished in 3rd place in the Northern Trust. Imperial Aura have been a massive gamble, and I see Simply the Bet, whose form ties in with him from their race at Cheltenham last time out, has already been well backed for the Brown Advisory. I think he was around about 4-1, 7-2 in places. I'll be interested to see what price he goes off on the day, but he's definitely in my mind for that race when we get there nearer the time. The other key issue I think today to come away from outside of the race results itself was the starter. I think the starter in the Supreme can be forgiven him another crack at or going to the standing start, I should say. I think he was well within his reasons go there, because they were coming in a little bit too fast for my liking. I thought the Arkle, again, yeah, he probably could have maybe let him go. But the one that really annoyed me was the Champion Hurdle. I thought they were coming in absolutely fine, and horses like Not So Sleepy, they need to have a walking start, not a standing start, because their key asset is going to the front and getting a quick breakaway. And I thought the starter was very wrong there to do the standing start. I would let them go personally. But it'd be interesting to see what happens after that. It kind of calmed down a little bit and the starts were a lot better. But yeah, 1 or 2 starts today, they're a little bit, I thought he could have let them go. And again, that's an issue that came up in the Betfair Hurdle at Newbury in February. So that was another issue to take away. But yeah, that's just my thoughts and feelings on day 1 of the Cheltenham Festival. If you haven't done so already, please check out my day 2 preview, where I'll be giving you a selection for every race, and hopefully we can continue our winning ways. It was a good day today, and hopefully we can continue that tomorrow. So if you haven't done so already, please follow me here on my YouTube channel by subscribing at LuckyLoaders15. You can also check me out on Twitter using my handle also as well, at LuckyLoaders15. And that's all I've got to say. So please gamble responsibly, and we'll be seeing you soon.